What's up, guys? It's everybody's, well, almost everybody's favorite flag bearer here, Sir Gilbert. I'm getting the new version of him. Here's the figures. Got blue and gold. Very nice. Very, very nice. Got the old card looks, new card looks. And yeah, so when you buy this, you get both cards, if you didn't notice. But yeah, so having 6 life and the increased speed makes him good with McDurks. He's also really good with knights. But with that, we're gonna actually read the card. So he has 6 life, 4 defense. So his survival is real good. He has 5 move. He has 3 attack. That's normal. 150 points. But I think typically you can still fit like 4 squads of knights with him. You can easily do 4 squads of McDurks. Or if you can fit figure count, then you can do like 5. Um, I think knights are definitely better with him though. They can defend him better in their pod and get more attack when they stay close like that too. Okay, so now he is a valiant champion again. Jandar. He can go with the fourth mass. He can bond with those guys I was talking about. He can bond with the paladins, which is very nice because then they get 3 move to 5 move without using run, which means their attack can stay at 3 or 4 if they're next to him. So I actually faced someone at Gen Con 2 years ago that got pretty far with Finn and Gilbert with the paladins. So it's not bad, especially if maybe you then fill with a bunch of regular knights or something, um, and then Zedekron maybe. But anyway, um, so yeah, his abilities though, those are the big things. Melee attack or 1, all friendly figures adjacent to him with a range of 1, add 1 to their attack value. And Jandar's Dispatch. After you take a turn with Sir Gilbert, you may roll 12 Valkyrie dice that come with this, because you get dice with this as well when you get it. Choose up to 4 Jandar squad figures you control that are within 8 clear sight spaces of Gilbert, and you may move each chosen figure a number of spaces up to the number of Jandar symbols that were rolled. So the white side, which is the symbol side of the die, if you don't have his dice, that's just the blank side. However many you roll is how many that those characters can move, and they can be the same ones you're going to bond with, or the same or different. If it's different, then you're slowly moving your army up. If you do the same, then all of a sudden your knights on average are moving 6 instead of 4. On average, they're moving 6 or more instead of 4, I should say. So, yeah, that can be very nice, getting certain positioning and getting reinforcements, getting number of attacks to go up. So, and knights really need speed. So, Gilbert goes really nice with them. And he's the poster child of Jandar, like we were talking about before with the knights. He has that flag, so they are the poster children of Jandar. If you like Jandar, you gotta get Sir Gilbert. Alright, here's his lore. We'll go right there. Sir. That's funny. So, Ken Williams, Matthias McAfee, he calls himself, loves the Knights because he won at Gen Con with them. And they're calling him Sir Matthias Gilbert. So that's funny. But it says Sir Matthias Gilbert scans the report, brow furrowing. The Ursine vanguards have been stalled by combined forces below, which is Einar and Vlark. The Meridians are apprehending a rogue Deathwalker on Anund's shore. That's Deathwalker 10,000 we read about earlier. Even the McDurk clan has its hands tied, securing Laur for the Alliance. So everybody's busy all over the place, including some of their guys against someone who's supposed to be an ally, the Deathwalker 10,000. So this alliance is just, so busy, especially Jandar. This alliance is just gonna crumble. It's gonna be the first one to crumble. But anyway, let's see. Jandar's orders were clear. Prioritize the Citadel expedition. Maintain Nostralin's borders. Prevent the Combine and Covenant from securing lost relics. So their enemy... Oh. The Pact is to be monitored as well. Okay, yeah. So the Pact is Ular and Aquila, and they've always been allies with Jandar. So he's not really worried about them. He's worried about Einar, who's been with the evil team before when Utkar was around, and Valark, who we don't know anything about, Revna, who we don't really know anything about, and Vidar are in the Covenant. So he's worried about them going down there. Not so worried about the others. It seems like those are the most two hated alliances. Most likely is going to be the Combine and the Covenant. But anyway, let's continue here. The Pact is to be monitored as well. With all of these factors, it is up to Sir Gilbert to dispatch allies at crucial moments, reinforcing key battles, or hastening the efforts of laggardly offenses. But the sizable might of Jandar's armies is spread thin. At the moment, only he and his own trusted knights are available. Sir Gordon, he says. We don't have a Sir Gordon, so there's another new one, I guess. He says, rousing from the report, Marshal the Westons, we march for the Citadel at dawn. Tell Sir Denric he is given command of the Ordo and Calden Fortress in my absence. Denric's still doing stuff. Sir Gordon salutes before departing to rally this latest dispatch, leaving Matthias to return to his thoughts. Even with Jandar summoning additional troops daily once more, the new alliance cannot withstand a prolonged war with nothing to show. New recruits need time to train and can only hold Nostralin defensively in the meantime. What the alliance needs now is a victory. Something to unify both of its Kyrie houses. They must be swift, and they must fight harder. So they're going to try to go against Valark and Einar to get that victory, it seems. Mostly. Huh. Well, that's cool. It just kind of, talks more about characters we know of and talks about the alliances that we haven't heard a ton about. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.